Yo, what's up, gamers? I got a new build for you all. Well, I have two builds. I have finally went on and upgraded my build. I now have two main builds for Gorgon. It's mainly for my Gorgon stuff. I made one for melee damage and one for fire, aka range attacks. Weapons are the same. I didn't change the weapons, but I have upgraded pretty much all of my armor. I posted a video last week, I believe, where I showed you guys pretty much was this build, but now I upgraded it and I made it better, and I also got on making this one. So without any further ado, let me show you what I cooked. And yeah, this build is nice. It does so much damage; it's actually insane. But let's start off with the build for melee damage. So for this one, it's very simple. It's just the normal enchanted word refreshing health with the Rune Glass of Punishing Calm. This one just gives you a bit more damage on all of your attacks, especially melee. I would recommend you try this out. It's really, really nice, especially in Gorgon, whenever most of the mobs will get taunted. This is really good. I have put this on my helmet, my gloves, and my boots. The pants are in work, but I'll talk about those later. And I had this from before. I still haven't changed it just because room glasses are expensive right now. So I was like, I'll change it eventually. But it's kind of similar. This one just deals them a little bit more damage, but you're a bit more tankier. Again, I am still using featherweight with too heavy. This is mainly because whenever I do Gorgons, I tend to do it with new players, and I like to like take a step back and kind of watch the fight while I'm fighting as well. And being a bit tankier with featherweight allows me to pay attention to the other people more rather than myself, because that's what I usually tend to do whenever I do Gorgon. I pay attention to other people to like tell them, okay, so this is what happened here, this is why you died here, and trying to help people out understand how to get better at this raid. That's what mainly I do in the raid, anyways. But yeah, this is my build for melee damage, of course. Finisher. I have upgraded. I got a couple people telling me that I should try Disdain Infliction, and I have tried it. It does seem better than having the Empower. Uh, if you play solo and you don't have, a team for most of the things, a squad, and you don't have a full team that will give you empowers and all of that, I still believe the Empower is better. But if you play with it with a squad and everybody's doing the role, so to speak, and you get empowers from other people, and you reach the cap, then you won't need it, and the state inflation would actually be way better. So that's why I changed this, and it's actually a lot of damage when we play in a team. Um, so yeah, this is my armor. We have the punishing calm on three gears, three pieces of gear. I'll put it on here too soon. For the ring, I have the thrust damage with Hardy and Bloodletting. It's the hoplite ring. It's not the best ring, but it will do for now. And for earring, I have the just normal Edel Thirst with refreshing toast on it. Um, the amulet is always been changing. I have one with the nature protection, strike protection, and slash protection as well. Those are all for the Gorgon Raid, first boss, second boss, and third boss. So yeah, but let me show you my fire damage. This is what people have been asking me to show. This is the build that I really like a lot. The melee build I use it mainly for the second boss, where melee damage is the king there. So that's what I use this. But this build I use it again for the first boss to kind of sit in the back and watch people. And on the third boss, it's so much easier when you do melee. All right. So for this one, I have gear full with fire harnessing. I upgraded all of the gear to have fire harnessing and ignited physical ward. I could have gone with something else, but I think this one is the best. It gives me a bit more. It gives me a bit more damage absorption and also fire damage. So with this, I have +4 fire damage on every gear, pretty much, except the featherweight, of course. But I have +4 here, +4 here, and this one is just a random piece that I got. I'm still looking to upgrade this one to something else. That's why the pants. I couldn't find a pair of pants for this build yet, but for the melee build using these, but eventually I'll switch this out as well and have here punishing calm, and then just have it separate. For now, this will do. And then so this is the full fire harnessing build. I have here a ring with fire damage. I have dropped this ring from the siren. I'm thinking about upgrading this, where the burns last longer. Um, I will have to try it out and see. I just had this dropped like this, and I was like, "Ah, this is just good. I don't need to change it." So that's why these are the same. There's nothing crazy here, but this is where the fun begins. This is the musket. It's the hotline musket. It's the musket that you get dropped from the Gorgon. Once you get this dropped, you can then augmented. I put flame attunement on it. You you can be lucky enough to drop it like this, but you know I had to change it. So yeah, I made it with flame attunement, and then I put the augmented ignited rune glass on it, and this just makes you scale convert 50% of damage into fire, and then you have also heat inflict burn. This just makes the whole build just shine. When you go in the Gorgon Raid and you shoot with your power shot through a full group of enemies, they just lose their health instantly. It is crazy. I love this build so much. It's so much fun to play. I know Musket is probably not the best build for PvE, but I just like it. It's really fun. I would say you try it out, see for yourself. I use it in PvE just everyone now. This is just my main build. This is literally the main build that I have equipped at all times. Um, Finisher is the same thing. I haven't changed anything here. It's just, but this is just so much fun that I would recommend you use it and try it out. I'll see if when I upgrade this ring, if it's different. It probably will be a bit different because I do like 1k damage per fire a burn, which is kind of crazy in Gorgon that is. So I'll try it out and see as well. And then of course I got to upgrade my boots, but for now it's fine. It's nothing too crazy. So, and to show you the stats as well, what I run for the stats. For this I run 350 dex with 200 intelligence, sometimes 250 intelligence, depending on if I have the food. Um, and I believe for the other one, when I go PvE melee, I go with 350 intelligence to get this ability damage, and 300 or whatever is left in dexterity. I go 20 strength, 25 strength, 25 focus, and 5 con at all times. This is what I do. Now, of course, you can go, 50 con, just be tankier and be healthier. That's fine too. For me, my opinion, I think that's fine if you're a new player and you want to try out a bit of con. I don't think it's a big deal. But for mid maxing, as people would say, you just go 5 con and everything else in dexterity and intelligence with these two 25 for extra light damage and extra cooldown. Yeah. Anyway, that's my build. This one is not the best yet. I do want to, like I said, change these pants to something else. And then for the fire damage, I believe I do have quite a low amount of refreshing, so this is what I'm trying to work on as well. It's just kind of difficult to have, you know, all of the perks. I'm guessing I will probably get another one here where we get enchanted fire and refreshing, and then maybe try on an amulet or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, these are my two builds, and I would highly recommend you try out this PvE fire build with the musket. I think I will have it posted fully in my Discord if you guys want to join. Link will be in the description. I have a channel where it's mainly for builds. So far, it's still a work in progress, but yeah, you can join there and see the full build piece by piece. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for the support you've been showing me for the past like 2 weeks. It's crazy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye.